Hello and welcome to the very first video on the Simple Essentials channel. My name is Emmy and I'm filming this in January of 2020 and I'm coming to you from Melbourne, Australia. And I'm really excited to kick this channel off. I don't normally do New Year's resolutions. I do set goals sometimes, but more often than not, I have a theme or a keyword every year that I follow. Last year, my theme or my topic was finance, and this year I've made it creativity. And part of that is keeping me accountable to living and being creative and expressing myself. And part of that is through this video YouTube channel, and part of that will be through the blog that will be linked below in this description box. So the key thing about Simple Essentials and why you probably clicked on this channel in the first place is because you are looking to simplify and organize and structure your life a little bit in 2020 and maybe for years to come, who knows. And there's two things that I've learned over many years of being on this sort of minimalist or essentialist or simplifying journey that I have been on and my partner's been on as well. And the key thing for us around simplicity is two things. The first one being it's really a way of life or a mindset where if you are seeking the simpler solution, it's not about things being easy, it's about simplifying and removing clutter and noise and asking yourself on a regular basis, where do I focus my energy and is this important to me? So applying that kind of general thinking in our way of life has really helped us live a lot more of a conscious life by our standards and how we feel about it. The other part of simplicity, which is an equally important part, is that not only is it a way of life, it's also a process. So it's a really useful process that you can use when you want to clean up one or many parts of your life. I've seen a lot of people the last year, with Marie Kondo or the KonMari method, where people organize their home, their paper clutter, their physical spaces, and even their digital space. And those things are super, super important. But it goes beyond that, I think. It goes to so many more areas of our life, our health, our well-being, the footprint that we leave on this planet from a sustainability perspective, and what we do with our money and how we spend our money. So in this channel, I want to share with you sort of 5 key topics that are going to be coming back in the weekly videos as well as in the blog posts. And the first one being finance and money. It's a huge part of living a simple life is knowing what you have to work with. You don't have to be rich, but just knowing what you have to work with and using those funds and living a clever life as part of that. The second part is health and well-being. I always say without our health, we don't really have much. It doesn't matter how rich we are if we're not feeling well or doing well. So health, both emotional and physical health, as well as what we eat and the nutrition that we use is quite important. So it's something I care quite a lot about as well. Thirdly, I am an expat of many years. I will share a whole video about my background and my partner and I in a separate video because that's a long story. But I'm an expat of many years. I'm originally from Sweden. So traveling and expat life and exploring is something I've always loved, and luckily my partner likes too. So I'll be sharing a bit more about that under that kind of theme. And finally, we kind of spoke about it before, but organization is another key part. Organization structure, how to organize your home, how to organize your space, how to organize your digital space. So we're going to be talking about those things as well. And finally, the underpinning part in this whole channel is sustainability. I'm very passionate about reducing my footprint on this planet and the things that I use, the resources that I use. So how we shop, both our clothes, groceries, and a lot of other things, and how we choose to travel is a really big part of the footprint that we leave in this world and something I care a lot about. So if any of those topics interest you, I would welcome you to join me on this journey. Every week there'll be a blog post and a video coming out on one of the topics that I mentioned. And sometimes, of course, when we're talking about minimalism and simplicity, it will touch on more than one subject because, that's how life goes. It's not isolated compartments. But yeah, I really look forward to have you here. If you like this video, please hit the thumbs up and feel free to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you know when the next video is coming out. And let's get on the journey together and make sure that you and I have a really beautiful, simplistic, essential year in 2020 where we focus on what really matters for us. So join me on the journey, and I'll see you in the next video.